Hey guys, welcome to another weekly wellness watch. I'm so excited that you're joining me today. I can't believe that next week is spring break. I hope you all have a lot of fun and that you enjoy your families and friends in a safe and responsible way. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about decision making and how we can make positive decisions. Every day we're faced with thousands of decisions, from what to wear to what to eat to whether we express our emotions to others or share our lives with those around us. Each and every day we face both small and large decisions. So the easy decisions, the quick decisions, we base most of the time off of our emotions. I feel warm, so I'm gonna put on a short sleeve shirt. Feel cold, I'm gonna put on a jacket. I feel like eating cereal, so I eat cereal. It's pretty simple and straightforward. But what happens when you have to make bigger decisions? What happens when you have multiple emotions involved or there are multiple outcomes that could be beneficial? I want to talk to you a little bit about those decisions. Today we're going to talk about 7 steps to making a positive decision. Now, some of these steps you'll go through very quickly and you won't even have to think about them, and some of them you'll have to learn and adjust to. The first step is taking a breath. When we have a big decision to make, whether it involves our emotions or other people or life changes, we want to take a deep breath, make sure that our mind is clear and ready to make this decision. The second step is we want to tell ourselves something positive to prep ourselves for making a positive decision. This can be something simple like saying, I can do this, or I can figure this out. You want to stay positive because if you stay negative, then you're more likely to make a negative decision. Remember, one of your positive statements can be, I can ask for help if I need to. Step 3 is identifying what the problem is. So you want to be very specific with this. You want to think about every area of the problem and how it's affecting you. The fourth step is to think about all of the possible outcomes. Many times when we make decisions, we make them quickly and we don't think about all of the outcomes at one time. We just quickly move through the process, seeing only one or maybe 2 options. Many times when we have decisions, there are multiple options. 5 is making a list of all the consequences of that action. So what I would like you to do is do 3 columns. First, you're gonna write out the problem. Then second, you're gonna write out what the possible solution is. And then the third column is gonna say what the consequence of that decision is. It can be a positive or a negative consequence. And sometimes it's just a neutral consequence. It doesn't really affect positively or negatively. It just is what it is. Number 6, you wanna think about what's important to you. So when you're making this decision, what's the most important part of this decision that you need to be looking at? And then 7, you want to make a decision based off of those positive and negative attributes of the consequence and what is most important to you. So let's look at a few examples. So the first scenario is going to say, Amy really wants a new cell phone. Unfortunately, she wants one that costs $500 and she only has $300. She wonders how she'll get the rest of the money. So first, Amy's going to relax. She's going to take a deep breath and she's going to prepare herself for thinking out all of the possible options. 2, she's going to give herself confidence. She's going to say, I can figure this out. I'm smart, I'm able, and I can figure out how to raise this money. I've already raised $300, so I can raise the last $200. 3, she's going to identify the problem. She doesn't have enough money to buy the phone. Maybe she'll add in there that she can't get a job right now because she's getting ready for APs, or she has a final coming up, or something else that might be going on. Number 4, she's going to come up with a list of solutions. Save money until she's got enough, borrow money from her parents, buy a cheaper phone. These are all possible solutions to her issue of needing a new phone. Step 5, she's going to figure out the positives and negatives to each one of these solutions. So if we look at saving money until she has enough, the positive consequence is that Amy will feel really good about her accomplishment and she'll have the phone that she really wanted. The negative consequence is that she has to wait, and maybe she doesn't want to wait. If she borrows the money from her parents, then she'll have the phone quickly. The positive consequence is getting the phone she wants right away. The negative consequence is that her parents may say no. She won't feel as independent, and she might not be as happy with the phone in the end by just rushing to the decision. Number 3, buy a cheaper phone. The positive consequence is that Amy will have a phone. She'll have something that works right away. The negative consequence is that she won't have the one that she really wants, and she may regret the decision later on. So then she moves to step 6. What would be important to her? She has to think about that. So maybe what's important to her is getting the phone that she really wants. Maybe what's important to her is having a phone right now. Or maybe what's important to her is doing it on her own and being independent in this process. She has to figure out what is important to her. And then number 7, she's going to make the decision. If she says that she really values doing this on her own and being able to buy her own phone, then automatically asking for help is out of the question. So that option, that solution is no longer valid. That leaves her with saving money or buying a cheaper phone. So then she might look at the second most important value. And that value is having the phone that she really wants because she's going to have it for a long time. So that takes out the option of buying a cheaper phone, and it leaves her with her ultimate solution of saving up some more money until she can buy the one that she really wants. When she does this process, she's calm, collected, she has a cool mind, and she's able to process everything all at one time. This allows her to make the best decision possible. This can be done with any decision that you have to make. Maybe you're having an issue with a friend and you've wanted to try to figure out how to talk to them about what's going on. If you take these steps, you'll probably have the best outcome instead of just rashly telling them why you're mad without thinking through the process. If you have to study for a big test and you don't know all the information, then you can do this process quickly to find out where do you find the information, who do you need to ask, where do you need to go. This process, this 7-step process, can be used in many, many different situations. So I want to encourage you over spring break, as you make decisions of where you're going to go, who you're going to see, what you're going to do, and as you spend time with your family, sit down and talk about how can you make positive decisions. Work through these steps and ask your family for help. I hope this helps you out as we move on through the 3rd quarter and get ready for spring break and then summer to follow. Have a great week, enjoy the sun, and we will see you back in April.